What are you living for? Are you living for the weekend? For hump day? Just trying to make it to Friday? Thank God it's Friday. Have you ever asked yourself, isn't there more to life than this? Than working to get to Friday, than waiting to retire? And what are you going to do when you retire? Enjoy your life? This is your life. If you are not enjoying your life today, you're not going to enjoy it when you retire. Because all you have is now, the present moment. I know what you think. You think, well, yeah, but I got to put up with this boss. Man, my job sucks. It's just the same thing over and over again every day. Well, guess what? When you retire, if you don't find something that you're passionate about or that interests you, it's going to be the same thing over and over every day. Oh, but you think you won't have to put up with that boss. Well, I heard a saying one time, everywhere you go, there you are. You'll find another boss, someone to annoy you. Because that problem with your boss and your boring life emanates from within you. I had a friend tell me once that if you're bored, you're a boring person. I didn't like that too much, but I come to find out that that's true. Why is my life boring? Because I am a boring person, or I was, I'm not now. I rarely ever feel anything resembling boredom. I like what I do. Actually, I love what I do. Now, is that to say there aren't some days or certain aspects of what I do that I like less than others? Of course there are. But in general, at the end of the day, I feel good about what I did. I did my best. And that's what you need to do. Regardless of what you're doing, always do your best. And you're not doing that for your boss or your company. You're doing that for yourself. Because when a man gives his best, he feels the best about himself, regardless if anyone recognizes it or not. We can't do it for the recognition of people. We do it for the recognition of God, the God in you, the God in self, the God that is all in everything. It's in everything. It's in you, it's in me, it's in the trees, it's in the world, the water, everything, the all. God either is or he isn't. And where is God in your life? Do you have a relationship with God? And when I talk about God, I'm not talking about that white-haired old dude up in the sky that's going to throw you in eternal hellfire. I'm talking about a God of love. I don't know really what God is. I mean, so many times we use the pronoun he. I think it should be more like it. Because if there is such a thing, and I believe there is, as an omnipotent God, we lack the intelligence or the wherewithal to grasp what that actually could be. We have a limited vocabulary in which we try to describe something which, from the beginning of time, anyone who believed in it said it was unlimited. So how do we describe something that is unlimited? Well, as people have tried to do throughout history, they've tried to describe it in the words that they knew from their language. And even those have been translated into a big black book called the Bible, and I think there's the Quran and other religious texts. But these were written through the filters of the person, of the author, whoever wrote whatever book we're talking about, whichever one you read. So each person has a different view because each person has had different life experiences. Now, I believe there is one God. There may be many gods. Once again, I think it's beyond our description. We can't grasp it with our limited, rational, logical, conscious mind. I know I read many different views, points of view on what people believe God is, what happens to us after we die, after this physical body dies. I have my certain beliefs about that. And I've often wondered, according to your faith, it is done unto you. And all the texts about religions and such things is that it all comes down to belief, what you believe in. In this world, we believe. What we believe comes to pass. So if we believe in a certain thing after death, I have to wonder if that isn't what we will experience when we die. Although I've read many books on life after death experiences, but of course, did they actually die? I believe they did, but then again, they did come back, if they ever left. That's something that you'll have to investigate for yourself and come to your own belief, your own belief about that. I do believe the person you are, who you really are, lives after the death of your body. Now, as I said, you'll have to research that for yourself and come to your own conclusions. But if you believe a certain thing, you take actions on that. So you have to ask yourself, what do you believe today? What do you believe? Have you ever taken time to contemplate your life and your beliefs? Because each action you take, as I have said, and I will be repetitious because sometimes we have to hear things over and over and over again. Every action you take stems from what you believe. If you believe you're a failure, guess what? You'll take actions of a man who fails. If you believe you're a success, you will continue to persevere regardless of how many times you fail, and you will succeed. Take time to think about your beliefs today. Contemplate that. Shut everything off, go somewhere where you won't be disturbed, and contemplate your beliefs, the actions you have taken in life, and the results you see in your manifest world. It's a good place to begin to change your life. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thanks for joining me. Take care.